An inmate at the Maryland Correctional Facility. This call will be recorded and monitored. If you wish to block any future calls of this nature, dial 7 now. To accept this call, press 0 now. To decline this call, thank you for using Global Tel Link.
What's up, fool?
Hey, Bon, what's up, fool?
I ain't know what's up. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hey, Young, it's crazy. Remember I told you that I be recording like prison and jail stories on YouTube, junk called Kites.
Yeah.
Yeah, you live on it. You live on it right now. I'm recording right now.
Oh, yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
And the funny thing is, it be like people in the comments, they be like, man, he capping, he lied. They think I be playing, you hear me? They don't know how real it is.
Yeah, that's crazy, though. That's what's up, though, man.
Yeah, man.
About to be over.
Huh?
Yeah, this shit about to be over.
Oh, nah, you about to be.
It's about to be over, though, man.
How long, it hear you right now, how long you been in that junk?
And November be 32.
32 years? Yeah, man. That's
32,
man, that's older than people. You hear me? Some people that ain't even, that's older than, you hear me? Yeah, 32 years.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but yeah, can't wait for you to get out here so you can hop on one of these jumps, man. But yeah, that's my man Bone. That's Whack. That's my big homie. That's one of the good men that like raised me in that jump. Like he put me on. He taught me how to hustle. He taught me how to actually like keep my people. Like what I mean by keep my people by like far as like women, your family, like a lot of people, like I know y'all heard songs and heard people talk about going to jail and people start writing them, people start visiting them and all that. Like it's also because a lot of dudes in there become burdens. Like you become burdens in there. Like you weigh your peoples down and it's not easy. Like dealing with somebody that's locked up because we be wanting things done right then and there. Like, you know, out here, you might be on the phone, like, somebody might be like, hey, yeah, send me $30, I'm going to buy this commissary. And you be like, bet I'm going to send it as soon as I get off the phone. Right when you hang up, somebody might call you, something might happen, you might catch a flat tire, anything can happen, and your intentions was to do it, but you might forget. So he showed me how to, like, he was on hustling hard because he was basically like, bruh, you want to make it easy for your people. You want to send your people money. You don't want... Only thing he was like, people should be sending us in there is pictures and visits and doing visits for real. He like, bro, don't be no burden on your folks, bro. Like, don't be no burden on the females you talking to. Just like make it easy, help them out with stuff. Like if they trying to start businesses or look up stuff, let us do the work in there and help put the plans together and take our time to study it, and we could feed it to them and make it whatever we could do to make it easy on them, make it easy on them. Like he said, he been locked up 32 years and he still got all his folks, he still got all his family. And man, everybody love Bone. Everybody love Whack. When I say everybody love Whack, he one of them big homies and he young. He like a young big homie like how I was, but he is that to me like how I am with a lot of the young dudes. And like a lot of the young dudes that y'all be saying, hit me up on the gram or they be in the comments like saying like, yeah, I remember this or I remember that, or you really like I learned it from him. Like I got it from him. That's my man, that's my dog. But yeah, let's get to these kites.
Look, diamond dance on my teeth, 100 bands on my jeans. Got some niggas that's gone, pray my niggas get free.
Episode 9, Young E-Class Kites. This story gonna be about a time I caught a rash. I caught a vicious rash. Like I thought my skin was eating me. Like type pause. Alright, so one day something happened on the unit. So what happened on it? It was two neighborhoods. It's two neighborhoods. I don't really want to say the neighborhood name because I don't want to bring up no old beefs or have it like arguing back and forth. But one neighborhood crushed the other neighborhood, and they was a little outnumbered, but they had bigger dudes. So we're on the unit, they rumbling, falling in people's cells. And I ain't had nothing to do with it. So I'm just looking, I'm watching, and I'm like, dang. I'm like, dang. Like, I'm talking about, it was like a Royal Rumble. It's like, it's probably was like 4 dudes from one neighborhood, and then the other neighborhood had at least 9 or 10 of them. But the other 4 dudes was bigger, like they was older, and the other dudes was younger. And they was just flying, dudes flying, and like it was funny too, because one dude was he was trying, he was small, he was little, he had to be like 14, he had to be like 4, but he was small, he was real short, he was skinny. And he was trying, yeah. He just really couldn't do nothing. So while all that was going on, ERT come up there, they spray mace because they think the whole unit fighting. Not knowing it's just, you know what I'm saying? They spray mace everywhere. And in front of my cell, two of the dudes was in front of my cell fighting. And they tried to run in my cell. So when they ran in my cell, ERT came behind them. And they just was macing, and my covers got covered in mace. Like, my covers got covered in mace, my blanket. I lost a few good pictures. Like, you know, when you got them good pictures, you hang them up on the wall. A female seeing, you know, pictures where they on some, you know what I mean? You hear me? But I lost some pictures because of the mace. I tried to restore them, but the mace messed them up. Like, this that thick mace, too, that mace that, you know what I'm saying? So, my covers got covered in mace. So, you know what I'm saying? They came up there to do the laundry. Just so happened, I'm one of the only people that don't get his laundry back. So my oranges, like I said, the juveniles wear orange, but they got a blue stripe on it to let you know you're a juvenile. And you gotta always wear your top, because you gotta always, you know what I'm saying, be able to get identified. So now I don't got no laundry, so I don't got no sheets to put on my bed. So I'm like, bet. So I'm still a kid though. I'm 15, so I'm just like, I ain't tripping about no sheets. So I jump straight on the bed, go to sleep on the mattress. Worst mistake ever. Worst mistake ever. So we woke up, we go to school. So while I'm at school, like my back was like itching, my shoulders was itching. I'm scratching it, and it's just a normal little itch. It's just like a normal little itch. And then as the day was progressing, like it turned to like a burn. And it was like my arms, my legs. Like, you know the feeling of like if you put on like a thermal, I don't know if y'all call them thermals or long johns, and it'll like rip your hairs out your legs and like it'd be itching. It's like an itching, burning sensation. I was feeling that. So as the day was going on, it was just like I got in the shower multiple times because I just was like, it felt like, it got to the point it felt like ants and spiders was crawling on me. So the next morning come, I go to school, and as I'm scratching, I'm left-handed. So when you left-handed and you right, like you could smudge the paper. So I thought I smudged the paper because I seen something on the paper, and I seen like something on the paper. So hold on, y'all.
You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. This call is from an inmate at the Maryland Correctional Facility.
And this ain't playing. I ain't telling them to call me at this time or none of that.
If you wish to block any future calls
I
of this nature,
get like
dial
5, 6
now.
jail calls
To
every
accept this
day.
call, press 0 now. To decline. Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
You see, that's one thing you got there with bad reception.
Hey, yeah, that was me?
No, that was me.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's bad.
Yeah, but hey, young, call. I was going to tell you to call at like, what time is it now? Call at like 4 o'clock. I'm about to finish knocking out this recording.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. I ain't gonna be able to call that 4 o'clock. Call after that.
All right, call. What time can you call?
Like after 7.
Damn. So what's the earliest you can call before 4 then?
Like 2, before 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock, you cut off.
Oh yeah. Call then. Call the earliest. Like call 2 o'clock before they cut them off. I bet.
I'm gonna tell you, text them and ask them how they gonna do that deal.
What the new reentry bill?
Yeah, no, the second chance.
Oh, the Second Chance Act. I bet I'm gonna do it. And I'm just gonna call. I'm gonna call him too when you call. All right, love you, fool.
All right, love you.
And right back to it. So yeah, so I'm writing, and I'm thinking I smudged the paper, but the whole time I'm bleeding. It's blood on the paper. Anytime you bleeding, you gonna lock up. Like they do not play. If you bleeding, you gonna lock up because they gonna think like you was fighting, you got stabbed or anything. But the teacher saying it, the teacher, you know what I'm saying, told the CO called me out. They called me to the front. Mind you, I didn't even notice what they saying. I didn't even notice what the teacher saying. I didn't even notice the blood. I thought it was ink. Man, I thought it was ink. So what was her name? Miss Thompson? I can't remember the CO name. She was like the mother to the unit. She like, you know what I'm saying? She like, what's wrong? So I'm like, man, I don't know. She like, no, look at your skin. And I look, bro, I had like whelps and these, you know how rashes look like? It was everywhere. On the side of my face, bro, I look like a reptile. Like, man, my skin, and it was like, it was wet. Like, I was wet. Like, I was like a lizard or something. So I'm like, what the? Like, it had to just happen because, bro, I got up, you know what I'm saying? I got myself ready to go to school, got dressed, and so I took off my shirt. My shirt looked like, bro, it was, my whole entire body was covered. So they sent me up to the medical unit. I go to the medical unit. They like, so I'm thinking it's the water, because you know how sometimes hard water do that, whatever, but I wouldn't be the only one person with it. So they asking me like, you know what I'm saying, like what changed, like what happened? So I was really thinking, I was like, yeah, the pepper spray the other day, I was like, oh yeah, I ain't get my laundry back. So, because they asked, they was trying to figure out if it was the detergent. So I was like, oh, I ain't even get my laundry. I was like, oh, I slept on the mattress, but like if you sleep on a naked mattress, you're like, oh, you slept on that butt naked mattress, like you tripping. I was tripping. So I slept on it, and so they was like, man, we're gonna have to take some, what's the name? What's it called? What's it called when they take something and get it lab tested?
Sample?
Yeah, it's sample, but it's like it's a name for it. My bad, I don't even remember. But they got a sculpture, a cure, a culture. I think it's called a culture. I hope I don't sound stupid. So it's like they took like whatever they took, they sent it out, did whatever. So boom. So now I'm back up on the unit. No, I'm in the medical unit. I'm on the medical unit, blown, because it's like you in the crazy house or something. So you get no wreck or none of that. So they was, you know what I'm saying, I went and got in the shower, whatever. Then they sent me back up to the unit. So I'm back on the unit, and I'm itching, bleeding, skin just, every neck, everywhere, I'm itching. So now they call me back to the unit, and they like, basically, yeah, this is what you got. You got a reaction, it's down in like a parasite or a bug or something. So you got to take this medicine and this cream to get rid of it. So I was like, all right. So they was like, yeah, it costs such and such. So I'm like, costs? So when they gave me the sheet to sign to pay for it, I noticed that the amount of money that this medicine costs, it would knock off my commissary. So I'm like, so if I pay for this right now, so it ain't like I can jump on the phone, tell somebody to send me some money so I could pay for it. I already put my commissary slip in. So basically what you do, you put your commissary slip in, and then like how many other days go past, then they bring the commissary to the unit and pass it out. So they take the commissary money out the day that they bring the commissary. So if I would have got the medicine that day, they take that money out on the break. That means when they go to get the commissary, there's no money there, so they're not bringing me no commissary. So 15-year-old me was standing there, not being able to talk to my mother or nobody to ask her what I should do. And I made a decision, probably of a lifetime. I chose not to lose my commissary over getting a medicine that's gonna get this virus or whatever I had on my body. So I went back to the unit, and the CO was like, they didn't give you no medicine or they gonna send it up here. I was like, I ain't getting it. She was like, why? Mind you, I told you she the mother of the unit. She was like, why? I was like, I ain't want to say it because I knew it was wrong. I knew it was stupid. I risked my life for a commissary. Like, I don't know what this could have done to me. So I was like, I ain't wanted to knock off my commissary. She was like, what you say? I was like, I picked. She was like, you chose some food. You chose some food over your body? And she was like, no. She was like, when you calling your mother? Is your mother coming to see you? So my mother was going to come to see me, I think because it's certain days that she come. I think it was like 2 or 3 days from that, whatever. And she's like, I'm telling your mother. So I definitely wasn't going to tell my mother. So I'm like, dang, she panicked, she pressed. So I went back in the cell, scratching, bleeding, and sitting there looking stupid. So then they like, basically, I can't go to school now. Like, they down there put me back on phase 1. Commissary come. They bring the commissary to my cell, put it in the slot. Like, everybody, you supposed to come out, they put your commissary on the table, is a clear bag, you sign for it. Nah, they brought mine in my cell. They was treating me like I had rabies or something, man. COVID before COVID. So, as days was going past, I get my visit. You know what I'm saying? She let my mother know. My mother went crazy on me. My mother was like, you fool. She was like, you was stupid. I was like, man, I don't know. In my mind, I'm like, bro, if I don't get this commissary, it's going to be like 2 weeks before I get to go back to commissary because you put a slip in 1 week, then the commissary comes next week. The food there is disgusting. The food is horrible. The only thing we really eat off the trays is the cookies or the cakes. Like, I don't know if y'all ever heard of shit on the shingle, but that's like a normal meal in there, like shit on the shingle. Like, it's some slop, and you get a thick piece of cornbread, like that. You want to eat your cornbread? Like, that's real, because it's a thick piece of cornbread. Like, I'm not eating, like, we making hookups, we making pizzas, we making, like, well, not we, because I don't know how to cook for her. They was making, I just, I put up, like, what I do is I put up extra food. That way I don't got to do no cooking or I don't got to help or nothing. So it's always the one dude up there that don't got nothing. But he know how to do everything. He know how to cook. He know how to do everything. So that's like a good skill to have. So it's like, boom, here you go. You cook. We make this happen. And yeah. So, but fast forward, my skin didn't heal at all. So I had to wait so my mother sent me some more bread. I went back down medical, got the cream, I think I had like to take a pill, put the cream on me every day. And I thought it was just like some rubbing cream. No, this cream stays on you. Like, when you put it on, your skin is white. So all my face was white, my skin was white. It don't rub in, it just stay on you. You gotta put it on every day, like 4 or 5 times a day. Couldn't shower. But the cream or the pill didn't take the pain away, didn't take the itch away, didn't take the scratching away. I actually made it worse. And the nurse was basically like, you might have scarring. Like, you might, because you waited so long, like, you might have scarring from whatever it was doing to my skin and from me scratching. And so I was like, dang. And that's a juvenile decision. That was a kid decision I made. So I was basically in an adult situation where as though they gave a kid the power to make a medical decision for itself. And I made the worst decision. I'll let y'all, my Young E-Class Kites episode. What's this, 8 or 9? 9. Episode 9. Shout out to my team back there. Yeah, say no. We out.